This is a simple message to few of the managers out there. Okay, so you are so much busy with your deliverables, deadlines, and tasks need to be done on time. Okay, so you are so much busy with that one daily task. So in this process, the main thing you are missing is the leadership. Okay, so understanding about your employees mainly. So ask yourself, when was the last time you went to a team member and asked, "How are you?" Just a casual, "How are you?" When did you done that last time? Are you really observing what is really going on the team, or you are just working at a high level with the client level, never coming to the down to the team and talking to them? Okay, or you are thinking that observing this means I'm doing the micromanagement. So let me be clear difference between micromanagement and observing. If you really don't know, so micromanagement is where you are just stick to the deadlines, just stick to the task need to be done on the time. So because of this, you start irritating an employee on each and every step, monitoring him each and every step. Is it done or not? The work done or not? Okay, so you also want a credit from the client also. Work has been delivered before the deadline. So because of this credit, you start irritating an employee. Okay, you never give him a space to breathe. You never give him a space to grow. Okay, you never have an intention that I can help him. Okay, let him grow. You never have intention. You just worried about the deadlines. Okay, on each and every step, each and every hour, every day, you are monitoring him simply. Is it done or not? Is it done or not? And observing is, on the other hand, where you are observing your team, understanding their strength, understanding their loopholes mainly, and guiding them. Okay, how everyone can grow, how we can grow. Okay, so when you understand the strength of your team member, then you can assign him to the correct work. A lot of people are not working in their expertise area. Okay, so when you understand their expertise, okay, when you understand their strength, you can assign them to the correct work. So work can be efficient. And after that, when it comes to the loopholes, so employee may have loopholes. A lot of employee have a loopholes. They need to improve. So when you understand them, you can guide them because they are going to be a future leaders. You can guide them. Okay, you can tell them how can they can correct it, how can they improve. Okay, so because everyone come here to work, there to improve their careers, their skills and everything. As a leader, is your responsibility to help them, to give a hand where they need. So otherwise what happens is, so at the end of the performance reviews year end, you start giving a random marks to an employee who you never met. You give a random marks, assume 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, thinking that the marks will make him happy. Okay, the marks will make the team member happy. So he also think that, okay, I got a 10 out of 10 marks from my manager. Okay, so I am doing great then. So I don't need to improve anywhere. He think that, so even though he have a lot of loopholes, he think that he no need to improve. Okay, so that's how his career is going to be down. He never improve himself. He just stick to those marks. And again, what happens is, because of this one, so when you are firing him, okay, so at some place, okay, on an employee, so you start giving a silly reasons. So you didn't done this one, you didn't done this one, you would have done this one. So if you are telling you would have done this one, why wouldn't you tell at that time only? Why you are telling now? So he also have to ask at the time. He need to know, right, when he need to be improved. Otherwise you're suddenly coming and telling him you would have done this one, would have, it's a past. Okay, so if you corrected him on that time only, you would have corrected at that time only, would have improved, would have corrected himself. He's never been in a place where he is getting fired, right? So because no employees come and ask me, a few of them will be an introvert. Okay, so they don't usually talk outspoken. Okay, so they don't talk that much. So it's your responsibility as a senior, as a leader, to understand him. Okay, coming to them and talking to them and understanding what they really is going on. Okay, so when you do this, so then you start growing your team. Okay, when you understand your employees, when you strengthen the loopholes, even though you are very busy, okay, just make a habit of connecting with your team members weekly basis. Okay, it's not to be a formal discussion, it can just be a casual discussion where checking up everything is going great or not, any help they need, any hand they need, okay, any support they need. Okay, so that one checkup can make a world difference, because behind the understanding about your projects and clients and company's goals, okay, so understanding your employees is what makes you a effective management, effective leader. Okay, when you employee being heard, when employee being valued, when employee being listened, he will not only outperform, okay, he will also start trusting you as a great leader. He will come up and open up the topics what he is really facing. Okay, so that's why make this habit to connect with your employee, okay, with your team members. If you are not doing this one, when you start building this gap between your team members and the manager, then the worst case will be when you sit at the firing level, you just give a silly reasons, or you just give a silly marks when it comes to the performance reviews. And the same message to the team members also. Don't be an introvert, and go and talk to your manager. Okay, seek for the feedbacks how I am doing. Otherwise, you will be in a misconception that you are doing great. Okay, so don't make that gap between you and your manager. Okay, so come out of that comfort zone and talk to your manager. Ask for the feedback. Don't be in a place where you are getting fired because of the unnecessary reason, and after that you are thinking that, okay, I would have asked to the my manager, okay, if I got the feedback at that time only, I can have corrected at that time only. Okay, so don't make this gap between you and your manager. Go and talk to him, come out of your comfort zone and ask for the feedback. Okay, if you start improving from now only, you will never be in a place where you are getting fired for the unnecessary reasons. Okay, so that's my make a habit of this one. Thank you.